guys, it's me, T, and no, I'm not cross-eyed, and I'm not making my eye go inward. I popped a blood vessel in my eye. Yes, adulting. It is a wonderful life. Haha. But I got sick the other night, popped a blood vessel in my eye, was feeling all sick and shit, and so now it looks like my eye is doing like some weird fucking thing and I'm in hell. So, I have come to bring you a review today of a horror movie that I saw on Hulu. So sometimes me and my mother like to go on Hulu and we like to pick random movies, either on Hulu, either on Netflix, or on demand on our Xfinity. So we were scrolling through because we're big horror movie buffs, and we saw this movie, well, I saw this movie called Nurse. And it came out in 2014, and I wrote down the cast because I didn't want to forget anybody. And it starred, because first, when I saw this first name, I was like, oh, he in a horror movie? Oh, we really gotta see this shit. Corbin Bleu. I was like, what? How are you fucking all in this together? You in a horror movie? For real. So, first I watched the trailer because I think it's always smart to watch trailers before you watch stuff. Because I hate when you click on something and you start to watch it and it's boring as shit and you just basically wasted your time and now it's in your continue to watch shit like on Netflix and Hulu. I can't stand that kind of shit, or maybe that's just me. But, so I watched the trailer and I was like, yo, this shit looks bananas. So basically, Nurse, or if you look it up online, Nurse 3D, is about this nurse named Abby Russell, played by Paz de La Huerta. She's beautiful. And she is a nurse at All Saints Hospital. She's like the nurse of the month. She's the nurse of the year. Like, she is that bitch. But there's something special about Abby. But we'll get to what's so special about her in a minute. Abby is the type of nurse who also mentors other nurses. So she's mentoring Danny Rogers, played by Katrina Bowden, who you've seen her in a lot of stuff. She's a really pretty blonde actress. And her and Danny become really pretty friends. And Danny is dating Steve, played by Corbin Bleu. Danny's father, Larry, who she can't fucking stand, is played by Martin Donovan. And then we got this dope-ass detective, played by Boris Kojo, who comes in later. We got this fucked up doctor, played by Jed Nelson, Dr. Morris. And we got this character that comes like in and out 3 times in the movie. Adam Hirschman plays his character, Jared. And our girl, Niecy Nash, is in it as Regina. She's one of the nurses. So, the premise of this movie is Abby is this bomb-ass nurse. She's this mentor nurse to Abby. Her and Abby start to have this friendship after Danny gets a little bit of shock when her first like patient rolls in and it's a lot of blood, it's a lot of horror, she can't handle it. And also the doctor, the main doctor, he's like a little sexist. He like to brush up on the nurses and do too much and do shit that doctors shouldn't fucking do. So Abby offers to, you know, look out for Danny a little extra, to be really close and good friends. But Abby's got some problems, and she also has an extracurricular activity. Abby likes to kill married men. Just married men. Not single men, not hobos on the street, not cops, not doctors, just married men. You find out later in the movie why. I'm not going to give you that big reveal, which if I had to critique the movie on one thing, I think it took too long to get there. But overall, I love the whole reasoning as to why she kills the married men. But that's Abby's deal. Like, the movie opens with her in this sexy dress. She flirts with this married guy. Well, he flirts with her first. And then, you know, she lures him. They flirt and everything. And then she ends up killing this motherfucker. Like, it's so fucking good. And the kills literally come out of nowhere. Paz de La Huerta acts her ass off. Like, first of all, she's the most gorgeous brunette I have ever seen. Like, this woman's lips, her eyes, this whole cat eye and the bangs, and her gorgeous, okay? Fucking gorgeous. I love a good horror movie or a good action movie where the lead protagonist or the main character or the main villain even is a female. Sometimes I get sick of horror movies that it's always the dude killing the folks. Like, I love because this bitch was just ruthless. Like, it wasn't always oh, let me be cute. It was like, yeah, motherfucker, I know I'm sexy. You wanna fuck me? Cause you ain't shit. Cause you're married. Yeah, you know you ain't shit. Like, it was so out of left field. Like, one kill was so intricate and took so long, but this motherfucker deserved it because he was so shitty. And the movie takes a turn when Danny doesn't start to reciprocate the same friendship bond as Abby wants. Like, Abby takes it a little too far. Danny gets a little creeped out. But Abby ain't gonna let her forget that, bitch, we're friends. I looked out for you. I took you drinking. We went partying. You know, and that's all I'm gonna say, y'all. They went partying, okay? You know, we got close. We're friends. So throughout the movie, Abby enacts her revenge on Danny. And it is slow. It is sick. It is swift. People die. She gets a cop involved, played by Boris' sexy ass Kojo. Like, it is some other shit horror movie. Now, it's funny online when you see a lot of the reviews where people say, you know, it took too long to get to certain parts. It's a half-ass B-movie, horror movie. The only critique that I would have about it, I think it got to the reveal as to why she kills married men too late. Like, I think it took too long. I think another reveal when it comes true to who Abby, like, is, and why she is, and her whole backstory, I felt like that could have came, a little sooner. I feel like there were times when the Danny character, bitch, common fucking sense would have told you how you could have prolonged this friendship to where she wouldn't have wanted to lose her shit and, like, possibly kill your ass or, like, get you in trouble. Like, I feel like Danny acted too quick in figuring out that her friend was a little crazy, and Abby was just a bad bitch because she just didn't care. Like, she took everything to another level. Like, every time Danny thought she was doing something, Abby was like, you thought, bitch. Like, it was so good. Like, even when another person gets involved who goes, Abby, you look familiar. You look like this one girl I knew from back in the day who so-and-so and so-and-so. Huh. Abby had to show that bitch what to do to. Like, everything was swift and fast, and Paz's acting and Katrina's acting and Corbin's acting even was so good. Niecy Nash had some great moments in there. Excuse me. As his nurse, especially when the climax of the film gets there and Danny calls her on the phone and she's like, do you have one of the other girls in the movie's number? And she's like, oh, like I don't have anything better else to do on my job. Like I'm not sitting here trying to save lives. Like, it's so funny. Like, she's the most condescending, mean nurse. And she does not have time for your bullshit. And it's just a really good horror movie. I liked because it was bloody, it was gory, the soundtrack was great, the dialogue was great, even the jokes were great. I love horror movies that have really cynical jokes. Like when the character Jared asked Abby where she's been because they live in the same building. He's like, I haven't seen you around much. And she's walking in this leather jacket and she goes, I know, my schedule's been murdered. Like, it's just, it's so cheesy, but the simplicity of it was pretty good in my opinion. If you're looking for a simple laugh and a simple blood and guts movie and watching people die and like a nice reveal, a few pops here and there, I think Nurse is like a really good movie. It's on Hulu. And you can also buy it on iTunes. I checked. It came out in 2014. It is directed by Douglas Akamadoski. Yeah. But I think people should see this movie. It was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, I love a good horror movie where chicks is just running around butchering people out of no fucking where. Hell. And I love because even when you think a certain person is gonna die, they don't. I love it. Every person got what they needed in the end. It was so good. And the ending makes the movie even better. Because you don't expect the ending, but there's early foreshadowing for the ending that I didn't think about until the ending happened. And it was like, shit! Oh! It was good. It was really good. I love a good horror flick. So if you're looking for something random and cheesy to watch on Hulu or to buy, or I think it's also on Amazon, Nurse 3D, it is on Hulu to watch. So tell me what you thought of this review. If you've seen this horror movie, let me know in the comments below. If there's something you think I should review and watch, let me know in the comments below. Like I say at the end of all my videos, no one's told you that you're awesome and that they love you. I think you're awesome and I love you. And since it's Pride Month, I will also be